Hello everyone, Sergeant Druid here, and yes, Spirit Destiny, so we're loading the game. I picked my mission. If you... in the top left corner, saw my ship name. If you're with a group, whoever's name's there, it means that they're the one who picks the mission. You can see here on the map, so this is my final objective. So I need to get this first, so to complete my main, this, and then this. On this map I can see where the different enemy presence are at. This is my extract, and then see I have one side mission. Not all side missions may pop up as I'm running through the map. They may come up as a question mark. So I'll say I want to start. I wouldn't say start here, but you want to make sure wherever you land or launch, your team has enough time to call down their stratagems. If you land on an enemy area really close, it's called a hot drop. So for me, I'm actually probably going to start here. Now, this area here, you can see what's already been provided to me. If you have the DSS on your side, you may see the boost here. You see I do have a hell bomb, since I do have that science building I need to blow up. I think for this mission, I'm going to run a napalm barrage. I love using those on the bug breach. I'm going to do my stalwart, my dog, and a Gatling sentry, and I'm running health. Alright, let's drop in. Alright, so as I like to pop up, looks like I landed in a bad area. Alright, cool. Not bad areas, I'm outside the map. As soon as I land, I like to pop up, see if I'm really close to any enemy or anything walk towards me. See me. I can actually see my objective right there.
Deploying equipment package.
Call my stratagems. I don't feel like doing that while I'm shooting, so I'm gonna just go toss. You can toss down your sentries whenever you like. Sentries will shoot you if you get between them and what they're shooting at, and they do spin. So I'm going over to my stalwart. Now on the PlayStation, if I hold down square, that's when this pops up. I'm not sure what it is on PC or what it'll be for Xbox. So I like to change my RPMs to the 1150 to 1150 RPMs, so rounds per minute. Up to you how you want to do flashlight. I'm not a fan of a flashlight, especially if it's dark, foggy, smoky. Because when you shine that, it may just get a blinding glare at you. So we see that as a down pod, as a point of interest. That could be a medal, that could be samples, that could be credits, that could be a weapon. See here, this little bugger here, he called in a bug breach.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
See here, that nice little fire damage area. This is also another point of interest. So if you see buildings are a good point of interest. Someone's still alive down here. Point of interest, like buildings are a great area. So this is a bunker. it does require 2 people, so as for now, you can see I cannot unlock the bunker. Bunkers will have things like grenades, weapons, ammo, stim packs, credits, medals. You can see. So here's a common sample. Grenade. We see the point of interest down here. There's some friends. That is a medium armor individual. These guys here, when you start shooting them, like to hunker down. So you either get to the side of them. See how you hunker down right there? Stun them or get around. Or get right up underneath them. You can see that this little Arc Dog has a chain, so Arc likes a chain.
Found something?
But be careful. So if I run an Arc, like you, it'd be in front of my group or kind of off to the side. Because if your teammates get close to that chain, it will chain with them. You can see here in this drop pod, I got a medal. These use things like ammo. On these here, check around the edge of the water. This way you find things like ammo, samples. You can see here in this map, we have a total of max of 22 common and 19 rare. Let's see, sun's starting to go down a little bit. We get another point of interest up there. You gotta ping my map. We got some enemy up here. Now, when you get to the higher levels, you're gonna have a lot more patrols. And with the higher levels, especially when you hit 9 and 10, you don't want to sit down and bunker down and fight, because you'll start getting more and more enemy coming at you. Maybe you'll just get pinned down. You'll lose. Another point of interest up there. Now with these little battle spewers, within an area you see how the ground was kind of smoky, hard to see, but once you kill them, that disappears. So I'm gonna need that for my mission. Point of interest up there. Those little hunters are kind of quick on the run around. Did I kill them in time? If you can kill those enemies in time, then no bug breach. Now I can see that up there, so there is a battle spew up there. Right now they have an ion storm going on, so with ion storms, I can't call anything down. Also, if I was on a team, if there's a down teammate, I cannot bring them back.
Get some! Last reload.
Alright, so I've completed the first part of the main. Now I could go right over there, but I'm going to take care of these secondary items over here. The more secondary items you complete, the more of a final score you get. Get some rare samples. Now when it comes to the experience, so let's say if we finish this match and it's 500 experience, everybody gets 500. When it comes to samples, if you extract with, let's say,
Sending down equipment package.
6 and 1, everybody gets 6 and 1. Whatever the samples, everybody gets it. Resupplies, if it's a full team, just take one. Be nice. Now, if you see a teammate run by, you can ping it if they need it. But don't be the one that pops on the samples and takes all the samples.
Prosperity!
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
And as you hear, the system likes to give you updates on time.
Objective near your position.
Different missions have different time. You have blitz missions, those are anywhere 12 to 15 minutes. Those are quick. This one's at 35, so we're okay.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Alright, let's pop this up. Oh, no, if you have a 500 kilogram bomb, it will take this out. Just like it will for like detector towers
Hellbomb
for the
request
bots.
approved. On its way now.
Have a taste of democracy!
Now you're gonna hear when this thing gets activated. If you see your teammate down here,
Hellbomb armed! Clear the area!
you hear a little hum up. If you darn hear that, there's a hum up. It has about an 8 to 10 second timer. If you're too close, it will kill you.
Objective completed.
Alright, let's go close this bug hole. Grenades in there, we'll take it out. Sometimes this can, if it hits it just right.
Sending down sentry.
Get some! Get some!
Like I said, when it comes to sentries, pop when you need them.
Fire in the hole.
Alright. So when it comes to samples, besides point of interest, when it comes to bugs, you'll find around the bug holes. There's a bug hole like close to where you'll see like this at the back, and it might be along the back side of one. There's one. Typically with bug holes, you'll have one or two of the rare and a couple of the commons as well. Alright. Before we lost off the map due to the ion storm, this here is a LiDAR station. It's a secondary to pop the map, so things like LiDAR stations, the Siege artillery, or
Tactical asset near your location.
a lot of the Siege fighters won't pop up. But this is a LiDAR station that helps. Once you get this up, you'll see all points of
How'd you like
interest
to
on the
taste
map.
of freedom?
You'll usually find some common samples here as well. We do have to wait for this thing to load up the satellite. Now if you're doing calls, now this one we're lucky, it's in the green. But usually what I like to say if I'm with somebody, if they're staying up there, I'm like, it's at 6, it needs to move to 9 or noon or 3. And then as you spin it, as soon as it hits inside the area, it will do this little beep.
Mission map updated.
We got lucky this time and isn't where it needed to be. So now we see the map has all points of interest. These guys are stalkers. They like to pop invisible. They're real fun to deal with. So, we saw earlier, before I popped down here, I saw that point, that minor point of interest. Minor point of interest. Let's go take a look at these. What do we get? Alright, so we go on these with the door. Just need to use a grenade or something explosive. Pop that, so we get a rare sample, we get some super credits. Common samples, grenades.
Say hello to democracy!
Control there. So it's nice when you find these, especially with your team, call them out in case someone needs ammo, stim packs. These here, you can use the entrenching tool if you want. You may also lay on the ground and grab those.
Get some! Get some! Get some!
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Fire in the hole.
Alright, let's go take care of that stalker lair. The closer you start getting to the area, I'm not sure how much their area influence is, but you'll start seeing the stalkers.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Sending down sentry.
And of course, I have my little one. Wood.
Have a taste of democracy.
Those things do spew on you. They can kill you.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
So we're getting close. So you kind of see me kind of looking around real quick because I'm looking for visible movement. Because they cloak.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
There's usually one or two of these guys out. And their hole is there. There we go. That's a stalker for you. So as soon as he popped, he tried to go and visit him. I have a feeling there's a stalker running somewhere. Oh, there we go. So another item we want to keep an eye out for, one, holes in the ground. I have been looking around on my map before, like I was just doing, not paying attention, and walked to a ditch like that. Start keeping an eye out for this here. There's typically 2 of these on each map. This is known as, there's different names for it, but the super sample rock. You have a real one that will not have any enemies on it, and then you have the fake one. This is the fake one because it has enemies. Fake ones usually have things like resupplies. Always keep an eye out, try to find those. Sometimes they are a pain to locate, but this is what you're looking for. It's probably going to be one of these here or one of these here. They can be anywhere on the map. I've also seen it where they're just not too far from each other as well. Now on this map, when I do find it, it's not going to have anything because this map is not high enough for those, but that's what the rock looks like. It's just like that. So this has been a nice little walkthrough of a map. Let's see, different light. There's that rock. Yep, this has been Sergeant Druid on the SES Spirit Destiny. You have a mate. I'll see you on the front lines.